It's time for Foodie Friday with Diana and Paul Peacock. Good home cooking to suit everyone's pocket. So today we are making creamy seafood pasta. So what have we got in there?
Well, in the little pan, this is the seafood pasta sauce, and we've got a teaspoon of garlic puree or 2 garlic cloves, whichever you prefer. About 125 mils of white wine, which I just heated very gently and then added about 300 grams of creme fraiche and a couple of tablespoons of soft cheese, the full fat one, and then I've just added a tablespoon of parsley, a bit of black pepper and a pinch of salt, and I brought that to a simmer and I've melted all the creme fraiche and the cheese together, and I've added 150 grams each of large prawns and mussels, but you can add any seafood. You could add salmon if you wish to this. If it's not cooked, poach it first and add to it, calamari. As long as it's been pre-cooked, because it's not going to be cooked for very long. Because all I'm doing now is I'm just going to let it simmer together for about 2 minutes, not much longer, just to get the flavours together and also to cook off any alcohol in the wine. That doesn't matter really, but if it was for somebody who didn't want
alcoholic wine.
Well, actually, no, it doesn't get rid of it all, and it doesn't.
If you notice the fans on, that's because we like to tempt people who walk by.
It's just to keep the in the other pan, I've got some linguine.
That's the small tongues.
This is the flat thin ribbons. It's not. Sometimes I use whole wheat spaghetti.
That's what it means, linguine. It's tongues.
Oh, is it? Is it? I thought it was worms.
No, that's
vermicelli. Isn't it? Yeah, vermicelli. No, well, this is the linguine, which is the flatter, slightly narrower than tagliatelle. And what I'm going to do, when this is a minute off being ready, I'm going to pour boiling water over my linguine, because this is fresh pasta. You can make your own if you wish, but I bought some of this, I must say. And then just bring it to boil. It only takes 2 minutes.
Quite difficult, wasn't it? To actually get it to be something.
Yeah, you could use it in your pasta make, but I'll add a teaspoon of salt to that as well while it's cooking.
I was going to say, if you've added garlic puree to the sauce, if you just add garlic, then you might want to add some salt to it.
That's right, yes, because garlic puree does have some salt in it. So, but taste it. That's lovely. So I'm going to boil my kettle now and just bring the pasta.
Now this is a kind of dish that you can have at home that you think, in actual fact, you could be sat in a really posh restaurant.
Oh yeah, being charged 15 or 16 pounds per portion for this.
Because it really is gorgeous.
The other thing is that you can make it into a bake. So if you use shells or shapes, you can pour this over and add some cheese and breadcrumbs to the top.
What would be nice with that would be vongole, clams.
Yes. Right, so that's ready now, and I'm going to just pour this over my linguine, which I've added some salt to. But the other good thing about quick, fast pasta is that if you've got a jar of pesto in your cupboard, and homemade is very, very easy by adding 30 grams of pine nuts, 40 grams of basil, which is a lot of basil, 125 mils of olive oil, 2 garlic cloves, and about 60 or 70 grams of grated parmesan to your food processor. You've got your
pesto sauce.
Pesto sauce, and you can add a little bit of salt and black pepper to it.
You could open an Italian restaurant, couldn't you, very easily?
Yeah, it is only a little bit of know-how, isn't it? With most
very,
foods.
very simple, isn't it? Really, actual fact.
And I think that we've seemed to have really engaged ourselves into pasta dishes, because we eat a lot of pasta. Well, at least 2 or 3 times a week we'll have a different kind of pasta dish, from a pasta bake to just an ordinary spaghetti bolognese or a carbonara. But something special like this seafood sauce, which takes no time at all, is ideal.
So that is essentially that's it done, isn't it?
All done.
We've just got to strain that from the hot water.
You have to bring it to the boil and then just boil it for 2 minutes.
We hope you enjoyed our recipe as much as I enjoyed eating it. To get the full recipe, you can visit www.penny-watcher.com and click on Radio Recipes.